Hello everyone, so this is Haven and I am going to be having a little bit of fun. I figure we got this far in our project, kind of putting the base elements together for our game, for our scene, that it might be kind of nice to see how it actually gets published and how you can play it on your desktop without coming into Unity and doing the test play in here. So the first thing we want to do is make sure that we save everything. So you want to save your scene and you want to save your project. So you have them all nice and good. And then go to File, and here where it says Build Settings, this is what's going to build your actually game system. So when you do that, maybe game system was the wrong word to use, but this is where you're actually going to create the exe that you can play. So building it for a standalone here is selected and Windows is selected. Of course, you can see there are like tons and tons of platforms to build on, so that's really great. Um, this here, these are my scenes. I've changed them as I've gone along a little bit, so I'm going to uncheck this one and I'll put on add current scene, so that's this one only. And then I'm going to go ahead and hit build and run. And then you can see I did save it here before, but I'm going to go ahead and resave it because of course I made changes in it. So save, and I do want to replace it. And this might take just a moment, but it's saving everything here for us. Kind of putting it all together the way that we need it to be. And we get this up here. Now this is an optional window. It comes up when you want it to, and it doesn't come up when you don't want it to. And the reason for that is, well, of course you can set different things here for it. But you can also remap the keys, so you can decide what controls what action. So that's pretty good. But the thing is that when somebody else plays this game, you might not want them to be able to change any of these settings. So I'll show you how to turn this screen off in a minute. After you get that done and taken care of, click on play. And now you can see that here's my splash screen. And here's my game. And I can use my WASD keys, whoops, to kind of let me get around here to an end where I can walk up without jumping too much. So you can see that you can come in your game and start walking through it, and it's looking pretty cool for something that was so easy and simple to do, don't you think? I mean, all in all, we only spent a short amount of time actually doing this, so yeah, it's really fun. Okay, so this is our game, and basically our game is done, right? Okay, so now I'm going to come over into, let me turn this off here. Okay, so now what you can do, I'll go ahead and close this up. If you come up to edit, and then come to, where is it? Where is my player settings? Project settings, sorry. And then in there is player. Sometimes you have to remember all these paths of where everything is. In here, if you come into the, let's see, it'll be closed when you first open it up. So come to resolution here, and do you see where it says display resolution dialog? You can go here and you can disable it. And now when you go ahead and do the build settings, so build and run, we'll just save it like you did before, overwriting the first one. Okay, so now when here you have your Unity screen. Did you notice we didn't get that screen with the settings for the keyboard remapping and resolution and all that? So I'm going to go ahead and go to File. Let me close this one. I'm going to go here and Build Settings. Oh, no. Edit and Project Settings Player. And I'm going to enable that because I'm not done yet and I might want to change things on that screen. One of the things that you can change is here you can put a splash image. So actually you can't do it for the free version. On the pro version though, you could take your image and you could, there's be a box here that you can put it in there so that that splash screen doesn't say Unity, it'll say the name of your game. And here you could even, in the pro version, you would have a place to put an icon as well for your game. So those are pretty fun to play with. Let's see, default icon and cursor, so you can mess around with those things as well. But that's as simple as it is, and you can go into your desktop now, wherever you saved your game at, and double click on the XE and the game will be ready to play. So if you liked the video, if it was helpful at all, go ahead and leave a comment, or if you have suggestions, make sure you like us and share us and subscribe to the channel, and keep having fun and exploring your programs.